Hello, everybody. How are you? I had a request I put out there into the YouTube community page, some for you guys to suggest some patterns or things you wanted to see, and I got a couple of responses. So thank you very much for those who responded. Um, and this person asked for uh, the pattern Huggins mixed with something geometric. They said they enjoyed when I put two or more patterns together in a page. So that's what I'm going to do. If you are unfamiliar with Huggins, here's my Pinterest board. I have pinned them. Huggins is this one. You just do a dot grid, and then you do out, in, out, in, out. Can you see that? It's kind of small and I can't zoom in. Okay. So out, in, and then the opposite going that way, and then you do it the other direction. So it just becomes a, it's a fairly simple pattern, but I like the movement of it. And then I decided I'm going to use it with this pattern here, Fassett. These are Fassett on a grid, and I'm going to use one of these samples of how to use Fassett on a grid. I'm not sure which one I want to use yet. First thing we're going to do is turn on our light. It is hot out here. I've been avoiding coming out and drawing for, well, 2 weeks now, I think. I had a wonderful vacation and then came home with the dreaded virus, and I'm still congested, and it's been 2 weeks. I've been off work for 2 weeks because it just exhausted me. I had it bad, so I haven't been out here in a while. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to draw myself a border, I think. This feels like a piece of watercolor paper. Okay, draw myself a border. And then I think I want to put my Huggins going maybe this way, diagonally across the page, like that. So in here, I'm going to make my dot grid. So let's do 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not being very good with my spacing here, but that's good enough. You can do Huggins also not in a dot grid. You can be a little more wild and crazy with it, but we're going to do the standard Huggins. She didn't say crazy Huggins. She said Huggins. Something like that. We're going to do Huggins going across that way, and then we're going to do Fassett maybe up and down. Let's do that. Something like that. Let's go all the way down here. Something like that. And then we'll put this as a grid. It is hot in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay out here and draw for very long. May have to turn on the air conditioner, and I know that makes a lot of noise, but I just may have to do that. Okay, so that's what I've done as my base. I've decided to do like that. And then when I do facet, how do I want to do facet today? I think I'm going to do it in a diagonal. Like so. Something like that. Okay. So now let's draw the Huggins. I'm going to grab a O2. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I've been sneezing a lot too. Sneezing, coughing, hacking up fur balls. Tired. Didn't really feel like eating. I don't know if I lost my sense of taste or if I just didn't feel like eating. All those symptoms. It's been a fun time. Alrighty, so let's zoom in here a little bit. And start with this row, and I'm going to go out and then in and then out. I guess technically you're supposed to draw the dots. I don't think I want to draw the dots. I'm going to just leave them as pencil dots. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, just like so. And that goes that way. Okay, and then these are going to go opposite. So where it goes in, goes that way. So that way, and this way, and that way, this way, and that way. I don't know if you saw the top part of that because I forgot to move my page. So this one's going to go this way, right? And then this one's going to go that way. My dots are not very uniform, so my squiggles are not very uniform. I'm okay with that. And then once again, this one goes this way, so this one goes this way. And then in, and then out, and in, out. Just like so. Just like that. Okay? And then we go the other way. So, I turn my page. Find that easier way to do it. And then, so if these ones are going toward each other, then these ones are coming out. Like so. Okay? All the way down. So then it goes this way, and then that way, this way, that way. So in and out, in and out. Just like that. Same way here. If this is going outward, then this goes in like that. And then this way, and that way. You could go across this way, but I like doing it in like the ribbon. It's just the way my brain works. Your brain may work differently. It's all right. We're all different. So if that's going out like that, then this needs to come in like this because it goes in, out, in like that. I haven't picked up a pen in 2 weeks. It feels kind of weird. This one may not be my best drawing ever because I haven't drawn in a while. That one just kind of ends. You know, I didn't draw my border, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. But there's that one. There's Huggins. I'm assuming this is the Huggins she was talking about. There is another Huggins that Millie did. But I don't know if it's called Huggins or if it's called something else. Let me do a little Google search. Luca Maven. Africa Maven patterns. Let's see. Oops, that didn't work. Can I go to there? Oh, she called it My Huggies. So that's different. That is different. She called it My Huggies. That's different than Huggins. Okay. Just wanted to verify that I'm not doing the wrong one. But anyway, that's Huggins. And we're going to do that Fassett. Where was I? Let me go back to my page. I'm going to do Fassett going this way. So, first thing we do with the Fassett going this way, and I am going to have to turn this air on. It is just way too hot. It's been over 100 every day. It's too hot in here. So I apologize if you hear some static. I try to move my microphone closer to my mouth and stay away from that, but you never know. I'm going to go ahead and connect, which I didn't do when I drew. Didn't think about it. I am going to move some of my lines so that this facet ends right here where this connects. That's where my line is going to come up. So it's kind of connecting. See what I mean? Same thing here. I think I want to move it here. And then this one I'm going to do here. And then the same thing going the other way. I want it on that upward slope. This one. That one's good. But see, that one's going the wrong way. I want it on this one. And then I want it on this one. like that, so that they're integrated. And then the same thing going this way. I want these to be integrated, so I want this to be on a swoop that goes this way. And then this one's going to go on a swoop that goes this way. Make these really big. And a swoop that goes that way. And the same here. To go this way. And here. Here. This side's going to have it a little bit different dimensions than this side, and that's okay. So now I'm just going to erase all those pencil lines because they're no longer what I was doing. That's just confusing me. Okay. So now let's do one kind of facet in here and a different one over here. So let's do the diagonal one here. That. And then how you do facet is you just draw triangles. You just aura this. Okay, once you do your aura, then you just draw a line up into the corners, like so. Can you see that? Let me get you a little closer. So you draw your aura, and then you just do that. Just like that. And you can decide how many triangles. You can go all the way to the middle if you want. I like leaving it with a spot in the middle. Just like that. think something like that for the corner ones. I think. That one's kind of tight. I should just do it that way. That makes more sense than that way. Too late now. I already did those. But that makes more sense. Look at that. That makes much more sense. That came out to be something weird. But that's alright. We fixed it now. The rest of them will be fine. I can't believe how congested I still sound. I'd think after 2 weeks I'd be uncongested, but I am finally going back to work tomorrow. I'm tired of being in the house. I'm no longer contagious, so I can get out. My work says I can go back after 5 days. There was no way. At the 5-day mark, I still had a fever. I still had I still had, yeah, there was no way. I was sleeping like 15 hours a day. There was no way. I would go that way. Since these are bigger, should be able to do 4 instead of 3 triangles. Like so. You see what I'm doing still? That's good. I'm staying in frame. That's important. I thought about waiting a little while before I come out and draw some more, but I planned ahead for when I was on vacation, and I drew 3 weeks ahead, which is good, but now as of the time I'm drawing this, I only have like one more week, or else I will run out of videos to post. So this works. So how are you guys doing? Any of you guys got this dreaded thing? And if so, did you get a mild case? Or one that put you down for 2 weeks? Or longer? Of the 9 of us who went, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us came home sick. Or got sick as soon as we got home. I wasn't sick on vacation, which was awesome. I got sick the day we got home. One of our group felt poorly the night before we got off the ship. The rest of us didn't get poorly until we got home. So nobody had their vacation ruined, which was nice. We had great fun. Best part of vacation is just hanging out with each other. You know, we don't even have to do anything. We could just have vacation where we just all stay home and we would have fun with each other. Best part is just hanging out. How long is this taking me? Okay, I'm just got to keep track of time. I like this pattern. It's an easy one to draw. You don't have to think really hard. Except for if you have given yourself some obstacles to go around. But if you don't give yourself obstacles, it's a much easier pattern to draw.
He right there. Don't really have any stories to tell from vacation. Although we do have a friend who goes on this particular cruise very frequently. Like, he averages like once a month. Crazy, huh? And we were wearing his group t-shirt when we went to Cabo Wabo in Cabo San Lucas, and we were wearing his group t-shirt, and he goes there frequently enough that when we walked in, the server asked if he was coming. Oh, is Scott coming? Like, no, Scott's not coming. We're here on our own. Okay, I really like this scale and this composition better than this one. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm going to color in the centers of these. Let me sign and write. Huggins and Fassett. Huggins and Fassett. And then we're going to color in the dark parts with a bit bigger of a pen because it's faster that way. And then we'll do a little shading. But yeah, we know two people who frequent this particular cruise ship. And the day we wore our group t-shirt, the cruise director asked if he was on board. The cruise director also said, "Oh, the other fellow." I said, "I know he's here, but I haven't seen him." He goes, "Oh, he's probably in Pig and Anchor. That's where he always is. We'll find him over there." When the crew members know where you hang out, you have been on the ship long enough. I wish I could do that. He is able to do so because of the work that he does. He can do remotely. And he gets some absolutely spectacular deals because he is a travel agent, and so he gets those spectacular deals that not all of us can get. And because he cruises so frequently, he gets other spectacular deals. You know, the more you travel, the better your deals are. They want you back because if you spend money elsewhere besides just your room, if you spend money in the casino, you spend money at the bars, you spend money in the gift shops and so forth, excursions and this, that, and the other. If you're spending money where the cruise line is actually getting their biggest profit, specialty dining, all of that stuff, then they want you back. And they're willing to discount your room so that you will come spend money elsewhere. It's just how the industry works. And it doesn't matter which cruise line you're going to, it's how it works. If you gamble, they really like you. And there are some people who get casino offers that basically your room is free. You just have to pay taxes and gratuities and port fees. We have not quite gotten to that point yet, but it would be nice. But this last trip, we did get a good deal, which basically made our cabin half price. Now, half price is a good deal, you know? Do we have other travel in our future? We have one cruise booked for next summer. It doesn't mean we won't say yes if somebody says, we're going on a cruise, you want to come with? We'll see if we have the time or the money for that. We are going on a family reunion in a few weeks, the end of September. Or is it the beginning of September? Sometime in September. I don't remember now. I'd have to look. But we've been invited to a family reunion all the way across the country. So, to a part of the country I've never been to before. So that'll be fun. Let's see. Fassett looks best shaded like in here. You shade into the corners. And then you blend outwards from there. That's where this one looks best. Of course, you could always color. There's all sorts of other ways you could embellish this. I'm using a really soft pencil right now. I'm using a 6B, so I'm not putting a lot of graphite down. But what I do put down will smudge really easily. So we're going to do the facets first, I think. And then we will see if I'm still feeling good enough to draw another one. I have another one planned because somebody else asked me for a suggestion of a particular pattern that they want to see. Oops, that needs a black in there. Right there. Okay,
let's blend those out first. Where's my blending stump? Hey, see? See, that looks better than that. You just need a little blending. See how different that looks when you start to blend it out than that? Doesn't take a lot. A couple of them I forgot to put graphite in, but that's okay. I'll just use my blending stump and use whatever's left over on it. Just like that. And there you have it. Isn't that cool? Now Huggins, I think I'm going to do the inward spots. Oh, but that makes the outward spots. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to do the inward on my left. Like this. No, that's outward. This way. Just like that. Yes, that way. Just the inward ones going that way. Okay, let's try that. That, and then I want to go the other way as well, so we're going to do this one, all the way down, and then we're going to do this one.
Something like that. Feels like that should have one that way. Something like that. It's just so they feel more three-dimensional instead of flat. Alrighty, I think I'm done. That turned out good. Let me zoom out just a little. Oops, it's the wrong direction. I've forgotten how to zoom. Come on, there we go. Great. I hope that was what you were looking for. If it's not, let me know. And I will try something else. If anybody else has any suggestions, leave them in the comment below, or go to the community tab where I had made the request. By the time you see this, it'll probably be a couple, 3 weeks old. Maybe not that long, a couple weeks old. Oh, I did those already. My brain is just, it's just, yeah, just having a day. I've had a couple of weeks. My brain is not quite up to speed, I don't think, but, you know, I've got to go back to work. So, anyways, you guys have a great day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my last day off before I go back to work. I'm going to try to do this next video, and then I think I'm done for the day because it is way too hot out here. We're going to approach 100 degrees again today, and it is just, it's just hot. It's just almost 90 in here, even with the air conditioner on, because it's not a very good air conditioner. And yeah, I don't know if I can hang much longer. You guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. And blessings to y'all. Go out and do something nice for someone today and make the world a better place, okay? Bye-bye.